Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel, we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a question here from YouTube user GG-RGX7Y, who asks us, what if you are on FMLA, so the Family Medical Leave Act time, and there is a company layoff and you are one of the employees impacted? Okay, so listen, you can be laid off while you're on FMLA time, right? The company can do layoffs and you can be impacted. And it might not necessarily be a claim if the fact that you're on FMLA is not the reason why you were included in the layoff. Now, let me be clear. We're just talking about the FMLA claim. There could be other claims here that we're not discussing. We are just in this question and this answer. We're just discussing the Family Medical Leave Act time claim. Here's the deal. It is a potential claim if you have some way of showing some evidence that the fact that you took the FMLA and you were on the FMLA leave is the reason, or at least a contributing reason, why you were included in the layoff. Okay? Now, many times what you'll see is, and I have a bunch of cases like this right now, you'll see people who happen to know that people impacted by the layoff were disproportionately taking advantage of leave time, FMLA or some other kind of leave. And then you can argue, hey, we have a lot of data that seems to reflect that people who took leave were included in this layoff at a disproportionately high rate compared to general population. Great. Potential claim. That's useful evidence. That's persuasive evidence. That's strong evidence, in my opinion. You could also have comments, right? Like, if you're going to take FMLA, we're going to have to include you in this layoff. A little on the nose, but, we've heard things like that. Can't safeguard your job if you're going to be out on leave. Hey, we really need you here. Can you come back from leave? No? That's a shame. There's a lot of comments that you could face while you're out on leave when they shouldn't even really be contacting you. But you can face these comments, and these comments can then be used as evidence that, hey, they did include you in the layoff because you were on leave, right? That's what you need. You need some evidence that would make a judge, a jury, an arbitrator believe that you were included in the layoff, you were impacted in the layoff, added to the layoff roster because, at least in part, because you took FMLA leave. And then that is a potential claim. All right? Gigi, I hope this helps. If it does, like, subscribe, comment down below, share the channel so it will grow. If you have follow-up questions, great. I will track the comments on this video. By all means, post your follow-up questions. I will try to get you follow-up answers. Take care.